Just before moving down here, I got connected to Jeff. We just talked on the phone one afternoon and really hit it off. Like philosophically, we were just on the same page about what financial planning should be. And at the time, Jeff was on his own, trying to like build a business here. And I was a little bit overconfident, thinking I could move from Boston down to Raleigh and build a business without knowing anybody. And so that's what I decided to do. So Jeff and I worked together for like 6 months. I didn't make any money, and my wife was like, I love you, but you need to make some money. And so one of the firms that I'd interviewed with before moving down here had just kept in touch. The gentleman who owned it had kept an offer on the table. And so after about 6 months, I called him up and he's like, yeah, come on board. But I would say at about like year 4 or 5, I realized that it wasn't where I could be long term. About the same time that I joined that firm, Jeff started to work here at Beacon. And so I was able to kind of see the way that the firm that I was with was doing things and compare and contrast it to the way that Beacon was doing things and the direction that Beacon was headed in and the vision that Beacon had. I found myself going into meetings with clients at my other firm wanting to talk about the way that Beacon did things as opposed to the way that I was doing things at the time. And I just realized that is not sustainable. I can't just like sell something. I need to be passionate about what I'm talking about in order to recommend it to somebody.
Ryan's quick-witted, he's fun, but beneath that exterior of humor is a person who really cares about other people.
I approached Sam and I was like, hey, I'm thinking about making a change. Is there any chance that there would be a spot for me here? He said absolutely, but contrary to the way that the industry works, like there wasn't like a signing bonus to come on board, there wasn't a salary. It was just like, hey, if you can come on board, get some new clients, you know, that'd be wonderful. And so that's really where the risk was. It was like I had this like financial security at this one firm that I was at, but I wasn't passionate about what I was doing. I knew where I wanted to be and I was so excited about it, but I've got a wife, I've got young kids. How can I make it work? And thankfully, I came over here in February of 2018. Really kind of lived off savings for a couple of years while I was building up a business. And so when I say that there was like a cost to getting here, that was it. Thinking about like the advice that I took, which was basically spend down my retirement in order to be here, and to think about like giving that advice to a client just seemed like ludicrous. But I was able to justify it in my head that if it worked out, I was kind of like buying my own business. And then if it worked out, I'd get good returns on that. But more importantly, like I'd be passionate about what I was doing again. I'd be really excited about the way I was doing financial planning.
Ryan sets the bar for what it looks like to be a great financial planner. He's caring, he's empathetic, he's knowledgeable, he's professional, and he's proactive. I think that's really what people should look for in a great financial advisor. Working with Ryan makes me a better person and a better financial planner, and I feel really fortunate to have an office across the hall from him.